NFTs in the Wild. I'm your
What's
host.
up?
Diamonds in the
I'm here
rough.
with Martin. Here with Yana. She's out of the metaverse, which is really cool. And we have a great show for you today. Let's start with the news as usual. And we got some news coming from Meta. Oh my God. Zuckerberg strikes again, everybody. So now Meta is going to let you post on Instagram and sell your NFTs, which is kind of cool, really, in my opinion. It sucks that it's Meta, but it is kind of good for the whole NFT space in general, I guess. Maybe Martin and Yana have any comments on this, but basically, Meta announced today that it's going to let their users post their NFTs across Instagram and Facebook. Users can connect their wallets like Rainbow, MetaMask, Trust Wallet, Coinbase, Dapper, basically. And they're going to continue rolling out digital collectibles. And I got kind of a timeline here. You guys can check out the article. I found it over here on techcrunch.com. And definitely let us know in the comments what you think about Big Bad Zuckerberg taking over the metaverse. Is it good? Is it bad? Let us know. What do you guys think?
Well, what I want to know is, like, can I mint actually my post on Facebook and mint them into my own personal do they belong to me then, or can I just post my NFTs and then Meta makes some money on the resales?
I wouldn't doubt it.
Good old Meta. Yeah,
Seriously,
I want ownership of my digital content. They make it all wrong. It's like upside down world for them. But I guess for a mom.
That's a good point. Yeah, as you know, they own your posts, right? They own your posts, they own your pictures. Now maybe they will even own your NFTs. So
probably own your royalties when you post it there.
Yeah, 40% or whatever the last one was.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but yeah, I mean it's good for the older generations to learn about NFTs and maybe get in touch, and that's cool. I actually like the recent Joe Rogan show was Mark Zuckerberg was on. He shared some interesting news about the upcoming Oculus. So they're putting lots of research and in development into like the gear that we use in order to become digital, get into the crypto metaverse, whatever it's going to be. So I mean, I'm happy that they're playing a little bit the game, but I don't think they should be like super highlighted, and they're not credible to me in Web3, right? They're Web2 and they're trying to get into our world. Can't blame them for trying, but we need to know who is who, right? They're not the originators. I wouldn't say so. So that's my take on that.
Yeah, and like on when you think of data scraping and it's like I don't want to plug my blockchain NFT identity with the data scraping Facebook or Meta machine. Everyone who saw Own Your Data knows about kind of what's going on.
Good point.
That's the bummer on my side. But it's like really those huge companies can drive the adoption pretty good, and especially they are super good in user experience, like having a smooth experience for someone is really a super important thing, but they do it often great. I see it like they make it easy now. Like Adobe implemented NFT minting in the export image tab, kind of. That's easy. That's what they can really, and let's learn from them. Let's find a way to show it from the decentralized community perspective what's possible, and drive this path, in my opinion.
What you just shared, I think we need to make it clear. The moment you post your NFTs with your wallet address on Facebook, you give Facebook all your transaction history that you ever did on, like, anonymous, in your blockchain history. You're basically giving them all this data, because the blockchain is transparent. They have all this data, and you can match it to your phone number, then to your identity, to 20 years or to 10 years of like being on Facebook. So if you want that, that's fine. That's cool. I would be careful with that.
Speaking
So,
of
Yeah, it's
speaking
something
of
they
plugs,
don't announce. It happens like in the terms and conditions somewhere, and it will
yeah,
happen. So
it's in there. Yeah, you consent to Mark Zuckerberg sharing all your information with everybody who doesn't want to be your friend. Yeah, for sure. Out to get you. So yeah, you mentioned plugs. Speaking of plugs, we found this. Let's see if we can find it here. If anyone knows what's up with this, Atomic Hub's dropping their butt plug, everybody. It's tell us how you feel about them in the comments and put your wallet and get one of them for free. It looks
wait,
like it's a giveaway.
wait, not
It's
Atomic Hub is dropping it.
yeah, coming from coming from everyone's favorite pain in the ass, Atomic Hub.
Oh, wow.
Over on Nifty Blocks, it looks like. You have, oh wow, I must have like 3 wax to claim or something. That's always fun.
Yeah, and I think
What's the
it's
story?
censored. It's probably censored there. Yeah, I also want to know the story.
0.000.1. Yeah. Yeah, the shameless plug. It looks like it's blocked out, huh?
It's
Yeah.
I know you hate Atomic too. So yeah, have you been effed by Atomic Hub before? Join the club. Everybody, let's see, they believe that in decentralization so much as we are taking a stand against the monopolies on screwing creators and being up your ass all the time with the shameless plug. You can now have a real ownership of the pain in your ass. There
Yeah,
it is,
actually,
everybody.
I mean, yeah, it's cool. I like the design. You know, it was super funny. I like the naming, but you know, when the description kind of turned me off. You know, I don't hate Atomic Hub, man. You know, without Atomic Hub, none of us would be here, and it's kind of weird putting it out like this. That was the reason why I didn't even claim that or put my name address under this tweet. But it's a super funny thing.
Someone is on fire. Someone was dropped. Someone's collection was dropped from verified or whitelisted to nothing. Maybe they've been blocked. Whatever. Something. I understand frustration. I understand maybe too that what they are doing at Atomic Hub is super complex, not just in from the dev perspective, from the terms conditions, from the legal point of view. I for sure can model you in Blender this plug, but I can't do like the marketplace and all the tech behind. So shout out to Atomic Hub. It's not easy to get it balanced. I'm not sure where the mistake happened and why the plug came up.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
I like the meme. I like the idea, but I hope the issues can be solved or whatever happened there.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe reach out to us right in the chat. What happened if you know, or if you're the
Looks like
creator.
3 people got their butt plugs. I might have to get one for my avatar. I don't know.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay,
We're shouting this
cool.
out because it's super funny, you know, and
funny,
you know, but there's always a background story, and we like to hear the background story. If you're willing to come on the show, we want to hear it from the creator of this butt plug. And other than that, you know, we can't speak on this any further, I would say.
Ooh.
Yeah, please.
Rockford,
I'm pretty sure I flagged this stream as not for use, as you remember me now. But for everyone who didn't understand, this is like espresso temper. You use like to compress your espresso and make coffee and everything. So moving on to the next topic.
Yeah, pretty cool. Like Martin said, I just want to add real quick. Even though you might think you're on Neptune Block, you're actually on Atomic Hub. So yeah, shout out Atomic, and thank you guys for
NFTs.
Much respect. Much respect.
The whole standard, all the APIs. That's all Atomic, baby. Next one.
All right, so I thought this was like a little bit interesting because you know, a lot of creators and a lot of artists, you know, even though we're a little bit like into this blockchain, it's been going on for a while, it's still super new. And even the big boys like Wax, they have to kind of change up their model. You know, maybe they're not something's not working or they're not happy by the way things are going, so they kind of switch it up a little bit, you know. And so don't get too much hate on people when they say, man, this isn't working, guys, we're gonna have to change our roadmap. As long as they're not pulling the rug on you, I think it's like pretty understandable. So Music Mogul they're going to change the way that they drop their packs. I guess it's either not working or something's different. They want to change it around. But originally, all the music mobile packs were focused on one of the 5 genres, right? The pop, hip hop, R&B, rock, country, and EDM. The supply of the 25 unique NFTs. So they say as they go closer to the launch of the game, they want to be shifting their approach to artist pack sales. They're now going to be conducting one single sale, and the artist packs will contain 1 NFT in the equivalent of 3 USD in wax. And to keep the trend of the original vision, they will be still selling genre specific packs, but basically they're just going to be offering 1 inside the pack for $3 instead of 25 for like $70. Not sure exactly
So
why they're
basically,
doing it.
I can pick my favorite artist and only buy my favorite artist. I don't need to buy the packs and have doubles and triples. That's what I understand here. And
I guess so. That was part of the blending, approach, but
yeah,
wax, wax is wax, and they have a right to make their game the way they want. I'm sure they have a grand vision, and it looks like the old way wasn't quite doing it the way they wanted it to, and then they're making the change for whatever reason. But yeah, you guys can read up on it, over here on
But
Medium.
you still buy a pack, you don't know what's in the pack. You buy a one artist pack for $3. So
maybe they were just too expensive. $70 for a pack is a little steep.
Yeah. It's the same approach as we have with the SIA project, where we say a low entry is more important than having large whale packs. So yeah.
They're cutting down on suppliers, but it's super interesting. It's good to know. So that's some news, guys, from Music Mobile. And we'll move on.
I want to know if anybody collecting these, come up and tell us who's your favorite music mode. Oh, nice, cool.
Yeah.
Because I can't speak much on it. I haven't tried it out yet, so.
Yeah, it's it was kind of like a Street Fighter clone, basically. But I believe in the cause. I believe in wax, and let's see what they can bring us. All right, moving on. It's not really news, but then again, it kind of is. Robert Bond is dropping his packs, right? Is yesterday, and they sold out. And I think maybe you talk about it, Martin. This was Marty's choice of the week. Go ahead,
Mr. Robert Bond. He's like a super interesting, inspiring artist who's like working as an animator for Adult Swim, Fox, HBO, as we see right here, and he came pretty early over to wax when NFTs were like hyping like cray, and then he started this project like I'm just gonna drop heads, and it's basically like he's experimenting and seeing like for what he can do is like with animations, doing tests for his job and these kind of things, and had this series of 100 heads. And last week actually, and we kind of missed it to give you guys a heads up, but there's still some packs available, it seems, available for the 5-pack. The 10-packs are already sold out, and we will open in a little bit later one of the packs right here, because that's a trip.
Somebody just popped up, Martin.
All right, on time.
Yes, Santino Ramos, what's up, bro? You're a little late. We didn't get
everybody.
But hey, man.
Hey.
It is I love
see everybody.
This is Martin and Yana. Yana, this is Santino Ramos coming straight out the dojo. It looks like it's pretty sick.
Yeah.
Good, man. Good to meet you.
We heard
cool. So we were just talking about Robert Bond's drop. Yeah. I guess you can continue, Martin.
Oh yeah, cool. Santino, we get into your drop, I guess, in a little bit later. First, we give a little shout out to Robert Bond and his Bone hats. As I said, they were dropping last week, and we're gonna see one of the openings where he, from all these 100 hats, he made like a collage of all these works together. Which, when you open one of these packs, is like, as I said, it's a trip. It's a trip of like 2 minutes, I think. It's a super sweet animation. Unfortunately, I didn't see this in the packs. I would love to buy this as an NFT. As I said, like he's like a professional animator working for like some of huge companies. These are the heads, a selection of these packs that you can see, that you can get in the packs. Super sweet art,
every time.
It's dope stuff. I just love his stuff. Hey, let's look at all these in the animation. I sent you a pack earlier. Let's open it up and see what happens.
let's see if I can do it a little easier over here. My packs. Do I have a pack? Gets me every time, guys, when it loads up and I see my NFT.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, guys, ready? Wish me luck.
Yeah. I hope the sound is there.
I might have to disappear with this NFT, man.
Here we go.
Man.
Come on, Jason's internet. Don't let us down.
Don't let us down.
Yeah.
Ooh, look.
All right. Yeah.
Flashing images may cause and trigger seizures. I like that pack over. Nice. Oh yeah, high quality, guys, for sure.
Super quality. This guy is.
I'm taking notes, Robert. This is cool stuff. Okay.
It's a bro collab.
Well, it's probably nothing.
Wait, lady, for them chicken nuggets. I was stealing line with them chicken nuggets. You better put them chicken nuggets in a bag, give them chicken nuggets.
Remember that one?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's crazy
Hey,
stuff.
it's like
It's
going all
crazy
in.
stuff.
Those will show you guys you don't have to have a technical tackle. Need Sk8coin is missing here. Please, I don't have a longer. Oh. Had to throw in the cockroach. That was sick.
Yeah, he can't get rid of like thinking about his hats and his making his packs.
Ooh.
Yeah. Nice. I don't have
Oh.
this. It's the 100. It's the one.
Nice.
Awesome. It's
Nice. I'll send those over to you in a little while.
Awesome.
Pretty
Awesome.
sick, man.
And
I love it.
66
Yeah.
or 68. I can't see it. Mint number
68.
68.
68.
Go
Both
on
mint
off from
number
the Magic
68.
69. Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Oh,
So yeah, as you just saw, you had
Oh,
like
not
a view inside Robert Bone's mind, and I hope he stays creative on the Wax blockchain. This project was 100 heads, and I think like a little bit over a year it took him to execute on this. Super consistent. Yeah, he was early in the community. I hope he stays, even though it's a bear market, and I'm super excited. What's going to happen after 100 heads? We're gonna see yet another project. So yeah, shout out to him. As I said, the 4 packs are still available. Highly recommended.
Yeah, it's kind of like the Twitter space in Santino when we were talking about how the artists, you got to get creative, man. You got to get innovative. I think this dude is like pretty much showing us the way. Pretty sick.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that's the kind of things that I like to see on Wax. Like, I mean, just to have like a pack opening reveal like that is like, that's such an experience. And that's what I try to like always have in mind as an artist, like, especially with my other collection, the martial art, the 3D martial art, I try to create an experience and offer that. With my Santino Ramos collection, it's just about the art, but we'll talk about it later, but I've managed to kind of get some more utility and add something to art itself. But I love to see artists on the Wax blockchain. And, you know, gaming is a big part of our community, and it's really what's going to drive the retail and the mainstream adoption to the Wax blockchain at the end of the day. So we got to have love for gaming. But I'm really, as far as my love and support, it's going out to, you know, artists, developers, creators, you know, entrepreneurs that are trying to create solutions and create things for our community. So we definitely got to see more art, always encouraging the art. And I actually, I've been putting out kind of like a challenge to like places like Atomic and Nifty and distributors of Wax NFTs that, like, you know, if we want to take this really seriously, let's take it into IRL. And why aren't we, you know, renting out art galleries and not putting up canvases, but just screens? And then, you know, that's a great place to expose people to Wax NFTs. And it's a great way to promote artists and to get viewed more seriously as artists, and then not just like, hey, these are just funny little JPEGs I made.
Amen. Yeah, well
Yeah.
said. Well said.
Yeah, if you guys want to hear more about that, check out the Nifty Blocks Twitter Spaces. Santino goes off telling everybody how it needs to be. And, super stoked. Yeah, good to have you, bro. By the way, I'm glad you're here, buddy. In case we didn't do the introduction very well, this is Santino Ramos. Maybe you want to introduce yourself, and I guess maybe talk about a little bit of your collections before we move on, and then we'll check out your drop in a bit.
Okay, sure. So I'm an NFT artist on the Wax blockchain. My name is Santino Ramos, and I've been an artist my whole life. I'm one of those people that just did it as a kid and never stopped, and I just kept going with it. So like my background is really in fine arts, and they've always been influenced by like hip hop culture. So like my art is like kind of like fine art and hip hop culture mixed together. And then now that it's on the blockchain, I'm trying to give utility to it in different ways. With this one-of-one PFP drop that I'm doing, they're not numbered. They each have individual names like Chummy King Onyx, Chummy King Rainbow, Chummy King TriStar. They're all an identity. So what I want to create with art is give art a utility by creating an avatar or an identity through art that somebody can use in the metaverse, somebody can use, you know, on their profile. And these Chummy Kings are actually based on, I created a 3D model or a partial 3D model to kind of start as a base. And then I kind of with 2D art went over the 3D art. So, and I did also some fashion design. As you can see, there's like kind of a pattern on his clothes. I had to design like a giant 30,000 pixel wide pattern and then apply that to the 3D model so it shows up like in a proper proportion. So I spent a lot of time on these one-of-one PFPs, but it's just me trying to build something for the community and bring utility to art without having to like try to do too much deving, because I'm not really a dev, but I have done some like smart contracts and blending with my other non-one-of-one NFTs. So it's basically art, you know, that's what it's all about with, and I'm not trying to like promote it as anything else. It's just art and what we can do with art and what are the limits with art and the possibilities with NFTs. And then with my go ahead.
Oh, that's what it's all about, man. Straight up innovating with the art, seeing how far you can push it in the space, this new Web3 space, when artists just kind of like basically took control. This really started a lot of it, how to start. Of course, it was like a finance thing, but it's also a lot to do with art, to where you're giving the freedom back to the artists, give them a chance to kind of, you know, be their own curator and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. Definitely.
It's allowed us to, as artists, to be the meme of, I can't remember what the name of the movie is. Look at me, I am the captain now. You know, yeah, I am the captain now.
Power for the people, man, straight up.
It really is, because it allows us to monetize in a way. And one of the things that I always talk about is, you know, I remember when during the early Web 2.0 days, and I was always wondering, I'd make cool digital art, but I couldn't do anything with it. Like, who would buy a JPEG? Who would buy a PNG? There's no way to really show that you own it. But with cryptography, there's a way to make it an actual asset, and it allows that dream that I had to really come true. And like, it's a dream come true that like I can create digital art, and, you know, that has value, and I can receive value, and someone else can receive value because of my art and use it as value. So it's a really exciting thing. But I just make it just about the art with this, but I'm trying to give utility by creating these little identities for the wax NFT space. And I'm a big proponent kind of everybody doing PFPs because, you know, it's a way to represent and show off, you know, who you're with or what blockchain you like or like what your projects are into. And it's a great way to represent. And I feel like that's something that as a blockchain, we've been kind of missing, because if you look at Ethereum, you look at Solana, there are certain things that they do that we don't have to do all of them, but if we could take a few cues that, oh, this seems to work. I mean, Terra Luna came out of nowhere, and I think it was mostly because everyone wanted those can't even remember what they're called, but like Hellcats or Luna Hellcats or something like that. It's just like you bring PFPs to a blockchain, all of a sudden that blockchain is going to see a lot more traffic and volume, because, you know, people do say it's a trend and it's going to go away, but I like them. You know, I like PFPs, and I think that, you know, it's just a dope way to rock some artwork in the metaverse. And that's why I started out, these were actually originally called Meta King Chummies, because I wanted to make chummies for the metaverse. Because if you were if any of you ever check out the Twitter spaces for Wax, we talk about a lot of different things. And one of the things that Kuma had brought up was it would be great to show up to DigiCon as a Kuma. And that got me thinking, you know, what if we had a place, you know, as Wax, you know, the community to show up in the metaverse, but we can choose how we represent ourselves. You know, today I might be a Kuma, tomorrow I'll be a chummy. The next day, you know, maybe I'm just a skateboard skating around. You know what I mean? It's like I could be whatever I want. And I think that's an option that we need to have on the Wax blockchain, because with this last DigiCon, like there's so many of us came together and we were like brainstorming like more, because, you know, in these Twitter spaces, you got like, it's an hour scheduled, everybody's got questions, but when you could just chill and hang and connect as a community, that's when the real great ideas come to life. And being able to be whoever you want in that space, I think is really important. And I don't really see that like completely dying out. It may not be as big as it is now, or it may be bigger with the metaverse, but I like PFPs. I wanted to give something to the community to use with my art. So that's kind of what these are. So if you have one, you're that king, you're that chummy king in the metaverse, and you know, you own him.
Yeah, I just think you could wander around as your avatar, not just a profile picture, but like an actual avatar cruising around like DigiCon. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, good thing you started these out as a 3D object already, so it might be easier at some point to import them or use them, maybe rig them at some point, you know.
Yeah, that's the direction I want to go.
Yeah, and congrats on having a collab with Lupe.
Yeah, it wasn't easy because he's a very hard guy to get to, because all these people are trying to talk to him, and then you have spammers. You know, the amount of spam he gets on a daily basis is just uncanny. So he has to literally clear everything out before he talks to people, and there's just so much of it. But like, it was a long process. Like, it was killing me, because like I wanted to tell people about this so bad, but like this was one of these things that had to be like a stealth operation, ninja style, and I just had to keep it under the radar, and it was like literally killing me. Like, oh my god, I'm dying inside. I want to tell everybody I'm collabing with one of the biggest artists on the blockchain, and it's some of my best work, and they're one of ones, and they're super limited, and there's only going to be 10. Like, it's killing me, and I'm like,
super dope. Ah! If you're listening, shout out King of the Blockchain for show.
Yeah, awesome. Chummies bring serious volume, and I really feel like they're kind of the Bored Apes of the Wax blockchain. You know, it's like they're that kind of Stammus symbol. When you see it, you're like, oh, like somebody just followed me who had a chummy picture, and I just followed them back because they've got that chummy profile.
They have a chummy, the chummy gang, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, guys, head over and grab a chummy before they're gone. These are definitely going to be, you know, I see them wandering around the metaverse at some point. It's pretty cool. I'm loving it. All right. Speaking of profile pictures, before we move on and get into the drops, there was one more thing Martin wanted us to see, his little picks of the week, and it's like looks like we got these V-bots. V-bots are unique, fun, and some of them a little crazy. One of one robot NFTs created to reward the Wax community. Who wants one? Tag a friend, put your wallet.
Yeah, it seems like these are all also PFPs, but they're for free, which is kind of like probably super high quantity, like super high supply. I see their number 9,471 or 75. has a puppy. So, you know, grab one, tag
Are
one,
they
and you get one.
one-on-ones? Really?
Yeah, it seems to be like
make
one-on-ones.
Hmm.
Pretty
You know.
cool.
Yeah, and I
Yeah,
read
nice.
somewhere about that some parts of the community who received that one or this one are taking part in competitions or something like that. Interesting, for sure.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. Just a little
Nice.
shout out. If you
Yeah, shout out,
didn't
guys.
have one yet, that's a free NFT for you.
Nice.
So let's get
All right.
into the drops of the week.
Get into the collabs, guys. We got a bunch of them for you. Running out of time a little bit, so I'm not gonna, shout them all out. We'll just get right into them. So this one's new to me. Pixtalgia. Man, I'm the butcher,
Pixtalgia.
Ramos. That's what they call me. So if I mispronounce something, man, don't trip. All
Shout
right,
out in the chat, by the way. I can see Pixtalgia writing on YouTube.
What's up, bro?
Hey.
Oh yeah.
Woo!
Oh,
Hey, Pixtalgia.
hey, he's collabing with the bro, Broken
Yay.
Dolls. Hashtag wax fan,
Sweet.
Broken Dolls. You'll see him in the Twitter Spaces. Very active, taking the lead in the community with guys like Ramos and Kuma and Snazzy and all these guys. Twitter Spaces is a place to be if you want to kind of get your voice out there. And yeah, so they're collabing with Broken Dolls. We've covered Broken Dolls a little bit. We'll go into the collection a little bit, but I wanted to kind of check this one out. So yeah,
it looks like a pretty cool project.
Yeah, let's hop right into the website and see what's up.
Yeah, we love pixel art. You know, so some of the super early crypto art was pixel art. So, you know, this retro style might be something sweet. There are a couple of, like, do you know the Waxel Ninjas or Waxel? Yeah, they were also like doing some cool stuff. I think they're building a game as well. So we'll see. There's a bunch of stuff going on, but now all the attention goes to Pixtalgia. Maintenance mode.
Right. Here we go. Boom. Every time it gets me, guys. When I see my and stuff, I love it. All right, so I'm gonna go straight into the NFTs.
Yeah, let's see. Nice.
Ooh, look at that. Oh, wax style. I gotta get that. Broken Dolls.
Keeping it retro with the discs. Yeah, that's cool. You know.
Yeah, I like that. I haven't really seen the floppies.
Somebody told me last week that in Japan people still have their salary handed out on floppy disks because they didn't want to change their banking financial system. In some companies, that's still the way. Anyway, sorry.
I do have a friend that still has an AOL account. That's kind of like some alpha right there, guys. But yeah, pretty cool.
The promo floppy.
Let's check out. Let's just kind of go in, see what we can see. Season 0 is the first set of Pixtalgia, 100 NFT in-game cards comprising 75 avatars, 15 items. The set has to be considered a technical test for game development. Still, the purchased assets will always be valid in the game and future games. Yeah, I love it. Always give your NFTs utility, guys. I don't care if it's like even one that you messed up on. Give it some utility. Give it a blend. Blend it away. Get something out of it. A wax-backed NFT or something. I know you're pretty big on wax-back stuff, Santino. I know you talk about that stuff a lot. I really love wax-backed NFTs. Future value, right? Wax is 10 cents now, could be $12 in some day. So now your NFT is worth a bunch of money just because you saved your wax-back NFT. But yeah, these are super cool discs. I really like them, man. Let's see if we can find his Nephi somewhere. If not, I will type it in. That's Telegram, guys. Ooh, thanks for the retweet, dude. Hell yeah.
It's interesting collab.
Boom. Always put your link in there, guys. It's so much easier for the collectors and people to see. Real easy access to your Nephi Box link. It's kind of a little bit of advice from the love handles here. But yeah, man, super dope. The Broken Dolls. I love Broken Doll stuff, especially like the Yoshi heads and stuff like that. Super, super sick. Yeah, guys, check this stuff out. Not bad at all. Very, very affordable prices here. Think he knows what's up. Wax is not going to be 10 cents forever, right? So you don't have to.
Yeah, I like the animations. The animations are super cute. Like going a little bit around. I like pixel art. and having this stuff animated makes it even nicer for me. Like, do you guys know what can I basically like? Can I do something with the cartridges? Are these like blend recipes, or are they all different series?
No blends yet, but as you
Okay.
said, there will be utility for all this stuff. So
Yeah, I believe there's an upcoming game.
Nice.
Okay.
Aquascape stuff. He was on Twitter space on Brett's Twitter space not too long ago. Had a nice long chat with him, get to know him. Brett Blackbird does the get to know the artist, right? Dedicates half an hour of his Twitter space to literally grill the artist on his life, which is super cool. You get to know what you're, getting into, get the personalities of the artist, why you're supporting him, what he's got coming up. So yeah, shout out Pixtologia, if I hope I'm saying it right, but that's
I think that's it, but yeah. It looks pretty cool.
Definitely dope, guys.
Yeah.
Go ahead and check it out.
I like the detail that the broken dolls is a broken disc.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
I like the detail of the disc.
Of course, it's gonna be.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. All the discs are kind of normal, and like the broken dolls one is like completely hammered.
Yeah, but even the disc, the normal disc is looking amazing, and has all the details. Like there was like engraving. I'm not sure if double density or high density. High density, yes, right. Was it like this was on the upper right side of the blue one too? So he cared really for the details, and I love it.
Oh,
I love the
guys, we will give that away after the show. Got tons of giveaway from guys. Yeah. All right. So let's move on.
Let me read in the chat as you're not looking. I think Pixtologia is writing. We will be back online in a couple days. Big updates now, unfortunately. Thank you for mentioning. The floppies are collectibles, can be staked in on WexDAO. But yes, they will also grant some bonuses in the future. The game is out already, actually, but we've been offline a few days because we're doing major changes. And your pronunciation is perfect.
Wow, that's surprising. Right on.
Sweet.
Right,
nailed it.
Right. Thanks for chiming in. Thanks for chiming in, Pixtologia.
Some air horns from Pixtologia.
Revisit your website.
Hit us up on a collab. Shameless plug. All right, cool. So
yeah,
I like what I see. Broken Dolls, of course. We can check them out real quick. We went over his collection a couple shows ago when he did the Sk8coin collab.
Which is the top seller of Sk8coin wheels, I believe.
Yeah, he killed
63.
Yeah, people love the Broken Doll stuff. These wax trees are cool. Of course, this one looks familiar here, Santino. Yeah, this one's nice. I grabbed a couple of these for sure. You're also in the magazine. We'll open up the magazine in a little while and check out all the pages, but that's in there and stuff.
And that's kind of that has a kind of it's not just a graphic or artwork, that kind of has like almost like a message. Like sometimes I think of NFTs like propaganda. Like I want to push for a fighting game on the Wax blockchain. I know we can do it. I'm down to do some motion capture, even if like we have to do it remotely or whatever. But like that's the thing that the games, like big games, you get a real popular game that can win it for a blockchain, and nobody's doing fighting games. There's a couple of people who attempted on ETH, but it's just like they just don't have the chops for it. You got to have somebody who's passionate, and I feel like in the future I'll be able to collaborate with somebody who has a fighting game. And going back to Pixtologia, and shout out to them for collabing with the community. What makes them great to me, for what I'm seeing, is they're doing what I'd like to see more of in the blockchain, specifically Wax, with these games or these different entities come onto the chain, that they kind of bring us into the fold and help us build their world. And that's one of the things that I really always tell people to check out Sk8coin, is because from the very beginning he allowed us to come into the world and contribute. It wasn't just like, hey, I'm just here for my thing and money grab and blah blah blah, because we see that a lot. But I'm seeing now this next generation of like the people who I think are going to be big in the next bull run, and their projects are going to be big, are starting now being community based. And I really think that's the future of Wax projects, and being community based is the way to go for the whole blockchain.
Yeah.
Here,
I had
here.
to pull up. I had to
Yeah,
pull up a Yoshi head, guys. I just want to say I need an IRL Yoshi head, like not the actual Yoshi, but like I'm taking. You know what I'm saying? Love you, Yoshi. But that's pretty. That's one of my favorites. Yeah, I've been rambling, man. If anyone else wants to give their little bit of their 2 wax or whatever, and say anything on
No, man.
about, we'll move on. So yep, Santino
Yes.
Ramos, Senor Lupe, of course. Really need no introduction. Well, hop over and check out his website real quick out of respect, but we've covered Lupe for sure a few times. We definitely have to do a show where we really get into his stuff, but we can go all day, you know, with Lupe stuff. So, but Chummies, super sick. All the different cool, like, you know, the smoking stuff and the different collabs with like Miss Teen Crypto and stuff like that. Really cool stuff. Really cool stuff. In fact, let's see if we can find his NFT box.
And he does quite a bit of pixel art himself as well.
Yeah,
Yes.
tons.
Pretty
Sure.
amazing stuff.
I'm gonna go ahead and I think just pull up your Nefty, bro, if I can't find the link. Yoshi.
Oh, it was at the top. It was the Bruce Buffer.
Lupe,
It's
you gotta get the link.
time.
All right.
Right
yeah,
there,
here-
Nifty blocks.
Here. We will go here real quick, and I will do it manually.
Senor Lupe.
Boom.
Here we go. Here we go.
All right. Yeah, it looks like my internet is a little. Whoa. OG Friends tokens. One of the OG blend tokens, guys. And
Yeah.
as you can
Lots
see,
of
He
stuff
was
sold
very
he was
successful,
super early
very popular.
innovating. Like, I don't know, when you had some of these early chummies, you get like the chummy farms, and since then you get like the friends tokens like dropped constantly. So I'm not sure if you guys know out
Yeah,
there,
Jim.
like if you find one of these chats, you mine basically friends token for all the future brands.
Yeah, so innovator for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the collection
Like to
that's
see.
inspired the drop, you know, is like
Yeah,
what makes, I think, just the Chummies unique, besides Senior Lupe is a unique artist. It's that he does these one of ones by hand. It's not a hash lips
Yeah.
code. It's not visual coder, which, like, I'm not knocking that, but I've also bought a lot of and researched a lot of NFTs, PFP type collections. And some of them are really cool, like the ones that come out, but some of them are like kind of garbage. And like, I didn't want any of my Chummy Kings to be garbage. So there was like even a few I just didn't mint. I just kept it down to 10. And I know Senior Lupe does each one hand by hand. So like, it's just a different thing when you do it by hand, you know,
Yeah,
as opposed to
absolutely.
like a computer.
That's what you call art, guys, not just, you know, like you said, it's nothing against the, you know, the computer generated ones and stuff. Those are fun too, but when you actually have someone taking the time to draw that stuff out, that's where the real value comes, in my opinion. You know?
Yeah, makes it more unique. And, you know, if people go the extra mile, you know, they're passionate about it. And, you know, every artist that needs to have the passion for what they're doing, and that really pushes them forward. And it's not about art, it's like all about life. When you're passionate about something, you push yourself always to the limit, and then you make unique you get unique results, right? And that's then kind of like push you even further. So yeah, super dope. Going through his collection over and over. All these chummies.
Yeah.
And shout out to you. You seems like you also have been going the extra mile, like setting a tribute to the chummies, like dipping into the 3D. That's cool stuff.
Yeah, this was
Good collab.
definitely out of all the drops that I've done, this is by far I put the most work in it, because it's been like, I'd have to go back in the first DM I sent him, but it was like I sent him like a prototype, and they weren't kings. Like, I just wanted to see if he was into it first. So before I even made it all decked out, it was just like, you know, a chummy just with a cowboy hat and like a button down. He was just a cowboy chummy in 3D. And I sent it to him, and then I sent him like a quick video clip of it turning around so he could see that it's 3D and it's not just me generating, or I ripped it from something. And he was like, wow, he like loved it. And he was like, thanks, amigo. And I'm like, great, he likes it. So like, let me try to take it to the next level. And I actually modeled the first Chummy King off of his Chummy that he owns, because he owns number one, the very first one, which is the one with the crown. That's his profile pic. That's the one I modeled. The one which I don't know, I think it's still available. Last time I looked, 3 had sold, but Chummy King OG was the original, and that's based on Senior Lupe's Chummy. And that's kind of how it got started. And then I kept trying to change it and do all these different variations. And I'm like, why don't I do multiple? Because I had multiple of them. And I just kept going and going, because like it almost, the PFPs and the genre of art kind of works for me as an artist, because I kind of have like ADD in a weird way, where I keep changing it and keep adding, and then what if it had this, and what if it had that, and then what if I did that, and I just keep going, and the next thing you know, I have like 10-20 versions of the same thing, and I'm like, oh, that's what generative art is, but for me.
Yeah. Right on. Shout out Lupe, man. That's really cool that you're collabing with the Wax community and everything, pushing the space. Shout out, bro. Much respect. We will move on.
Thank you.
Crypto Swatch is collabing with this Quasi Man. That's a kind of a new one for me here. We'll check that out. Crypto Swatch, we've checked them out a lot of times. Don't mean to kind of skip over you, but we are running out of time here. If you guys don't know about Crypto Swatch, you are definitely sleeping under a rock. They're super dope. They collab with all the artists. They basically have a calendar on NFT Insider where they're every single Thursday, I believe, they're collabing with a new artist, and they're coming out with super dope stuff. I actually believe that their site might be down. I have them in the Metazine, and I couldn't connect to the site, so we will move on, and we will check out.
Definitely a quick shout out to Crypto Swatch. Just they, like, through the collabs, they really give the spotlight to everybody that comes new into the community. They seem to be super open to these collabs, and with this concept, it's just super smart. I really like it, like the way they being consistent on this, and I hope the site is up back again.
Yeah, he started way before we had blend contracts and blend tools. So when the first swatches dropped, I bought a red one. I was like, okay, now I'm owning the red swatch. What's next? And super amazing, like seeing it going that route and route, and it's I love it. And
where's that track there?
There are a lot more opportunities for swatches too. So, but the first one blew my mind already, and interesting to see more.
All right. Yeah, let's check out Quasi Man NFT. New one for me, guys. I don't know if anyone's seen Quasi around.
I have. He's been in the Twitter spaces a little bit. He was actually on NFT Circus, Morbs's podcast.
Oh yeah, Morbs.
I saw that. Yeah, nice. Kind of the style is pretty striking. He's pretty striking. This image that he put there together, it kind of immediately attracted my attention. I don't know why, but it's kind of cool. I really enjoyed the art. And then I found out it's a generative art piece. And then I found out there's a generative art kind of platform right now where you can generate your PFPs. That was all new, and thanks to Quasi, I discovered that. So shout out to this drop. I think it's still live, right? It's $20 USD for one. What's the maximum supply there? Available 413?
Looks like 413 is available now. The transaction limit, buy limit. Not sure. I got lost in doing the math.
It says 1,111 Quasi Man are available in total. So that's a nice PFP number. Shooting for the stars. But it's it's all for the Quasi-verse, and super. I liked it. Maybe we can see a couple of more of these generative, because the thing with the generative art, I want to see like how different the results are. It's kind of easy to do, just slap some layers together. I really want to see like how different the layers are, how they kind of grab into each other. That's kind of interesting to see. But if there are only 9 out, might be a little bit too early.
It's pretty cool.
Is this platform for all blockchains, or just Wax, or just a handful?
It seems just for Wax, and that was what really kind of blew my mind to see this on Wax.
It's a tool for the Chain Champs marketplace.
I forgot that we were going to go into this. This thing is, we'll be here forever going through this.
Go to create, go to create, and then you can basically create your, there you go, PFP maker. There you go.
Wow.
Super dope tool.
And then seems to be free, you know, nobody is talking about, but you know, 191 projects created, 5,021 previews generated, and 17,149 PFPs made. You know,
that's all on Wax, or has this tool been used previous on previous chains, or maybe on Telos too? The same tool is running.
I don't know.
Whatever, but yeah, it's great for users who don't are devs. Let's go. Generate some Sk8er.
Some alpha. Look, guys, we're working on this.
Let's start painting.
Sk8 nerds, they're coming.
Sk8 nerds. Sweet.
But yeah, man, this is really cool. Like, you know, this is the tools this is why we love Atomic Hub. Shout out. You know, you weren't here earlier. We actually went over the butt plug, Santino. There's a virtual butt plug that somebody made for Atomic. It's a long story. You can check out the show.
Okay.
It's you know, because of Atomic, we can do things like this. You know, you just plug it in, and now Chain Champs has his own innovative marketplace, and it's like super sick.
Yeah, and this is something that we've needed for a long time, is because not having a way to do PFPs is kind of like, that was kind of like holding us back a little bit. But I feel like doing something like this, it gives people the opportunity to, you know, create community, create some identities, and it's just more and more things that are coming to Wax.
You just mentioned, like, we all love for sure the hand drawn. We love if the collection is only like 100. You don't need to do 10k PFPs. It's not like a formula for success or something. It would be more a formula for success if you can say, hey, I have hand drawn everyone. But the good thing with creating PFPs is, we've done it earlier too, is like you can mass spam them, like 30k, 40k, 50k, and then start selecting again. Go back into, okay, what changes make sense. And if you maybe giving them away for free for your community to have an avatar, to identify themselves with the PFP, it's nothing to speculate on, I think. So it's okay and fair to create and generate.
It's just the beauty of randomness. What I like about PFPs and these generators is really like the beauty of randomness. They come up with combinations that nobody else would come up with, and then it's really like, as I said earlier, like it's like playing God, and like every new creation you can either swipe left or swipe right. You know, I could play this game forever.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah,
it's the same effect with DALL-E 2 or DALL-E, like writing a sentence down to get an image. It's inspiring, and it's cool to see what does the computer with my input. And same as with PFP, like you generate them.
Does everybody know what DALL-E is?
The image generator, which is going viral every day, like where you write down a sentence like show me the Cookie Monster on a horse riding through the sea, which is split like from Moses, and then like 10 seconds later you get it created and painted. And the new version in DALL-E 2 is more advanced already, and it looks like not stitched and collaged together or like blurry or something. It looks like an amazing art.
So it's an AI text to image generator. So you can type in whatever you want, and it spits out images, 9 of them, and you can choose one. It's pretty fun.
Kind of like Aesthetic Monte's collection, where it's like puts in a phrase, and then there's like this really crazy, like interesting art pieces generated. So that's cool. I love it, guys. We're gonna move on though, because we still have a lot of the show left, and Smil here is collabing with our favorite collection on the blockchain here, cat stickers.
Cat stickers.
Do you know about cat stickers, Santino, at all?
I actually don't.
Like, oh, this is the best collection on Wax, my dude. Like, check this out.
Yeah.
All right, so
you haven't seen.
We lost Yana for a second here, so I guess we'll just kind of review. She knows all about cat stickers, so we'll give her a chance to get back online. But yeah, so basically, even if you have a cat too, you can kind of hit him up and like he'll make one of your cat. But basically, where is it? They're saying so if you have like 10% of the collection, you're like a cat lover. If you have like 20%, you're a cat collector. 50% you're a cat hoarder, and if you have like over 100%, you're like this crazy cat lady.
Crazy cat person. Crazy cat person.
They're super dope.
I love it really that they have like a wallet login on their homepage, and by logging in you get a feedback of what you collected, and they're like summing it up like if you like you said like collected 10%, or you get like a name, a badge, a collector badge, and this the duckies.
Yeah, look at these.
It's
things.
all
Debbie
sold
ducks.
out. It's all sold out. It's
Yeah,
all
yeah,
sold
because
out.
they're low supply and they're super inexpensive, but some of these things are going for like $300, like the rare ones. Like people don't mess around with their cat stickers. I know.
Yeah,
I
on
got
the
some-
secondary. On the secondary,
Yeah.
they go for super high because this is quality. You
like
see it. It's like
honey,
super
yeah,
well
Wally.
done.
Yeah, they just keep going, bro. We got Catosaurus,
Yeah,
cutest
love the
things.
Catosaurus.
and yeah. You know, and then I'll see if we can find the one with the.
Oh, didn't you have the Count Catula?
Where is she? Where is she? I know it's gonna.
Count Catula.
I think I got it. Maybe we're going.
The one.
The
Okay,
rusty
okay.
one I got. Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's that one. But yeah, they got like every single kind of catch.
Yeah, and you can apply to get a painting for your own cat. If you submit a image of your cat, they will paint a cat sticker out of it.
So they're collabing with Smill, so that's pretty sick.
All right.
Kind of a dream for me, right? A skater cat would be freaking insane. But
yes,
that's
please.
so,
Yes, please.
Definitely check out Smill's collection. You can check it out here. They're collabing with cat stickers, and we were gonna finally start to get into the drops. First one up, Joey Chips, right? Joe Chipetta, another innovator in the wax blockchain. We're gonna move a little bit quick. No offense, Joey, but we will definitely look
not just over. Yeah, not just in wax. Like Joey has been early with NFTs. Like I think he was also like he's listed on Super Rare, where he was like onboarded pretty early. You know, he did some projects on EOS before, and now he has like I think his whole family is doing NFTs right now, and he's dropping these packs with other friends, collabs, you know, and the art vending machine is kind of his concept. It's like super random packs.
Yeah, I've seen it all around the chains.
Yeah, they did something with crypto skateboards, right? Those are the OG innovators. Shout out Marco,
nice.
Wherever you are. Yeah, definitely cool stuff way back from the Ethereum days. Crypto skateboards is the shit. Yeah, so Santino, he's this Joey Chipetta, he's the kind of guy that would do those kind of like physical art stuff that you were talking about, like setting up like a little gallery and having physical stuff with maybe a QR code. And let's see if we can dive into some more of his stuff.
Is it dropped live already? Series 3, it seems it's live, huh?
Series 3?
Yeah, the drop that we mentioned here, it's live already, right?
I'm not sure, we will find out. I'm completely lost on the times and the dates these days, but.
Yeah.
Boom, look at that.
$20.
I'm gonna have to grab, I'm gonna have to grab. Nice. Okay, let's see what else.
Is it a skateboard? A boxed skateboard? I'm confused.
Yeah. Don't you remember crypto skateboards?
Yeah. Whoa.
My life is better than yours, the guy. He's cool, man. He's an innovator on that stuff. When I hopped into Ethereum, I was doing Sk8coin. It was before I really got into NFTs, and it was just kind of the Sk8coin on Ethereum. And sure enough, he was in there making skateboards, man.
Yeah, I remember the skateboards,
but he's cool.
Wasn't aware he's dropping new ones. Can we see the unpacked? Yeah. Is it as it is live or?
Let's go on the market and see the filter for season 3. I want to see what's in the packs. Come on, little teaser.
All right. Bear with me, guys. Putting me on the spot here. Let's see if it will pop up.
Just season 3. See if it's something.
We will have to like maybe let's see.
Let's go create newest. Yeah. Yeah, hot hat.
We can find. Ooh, bam! Look at that.
There we go for a skateboard.
Oh, I
Ooh,
was
it's
gonna
glitch
do
on it.
that. Dang you!
You were
I
gonna do that.
was gonna put like moving graphics on the bottom of the boards, guys.
Nice.
That's cool. It's cool.
Maybe
That's-
sound even. Enable sound and let's play.
I don't hear anything.
No, it's not moving. It's you need to hit play.
Oh, sick! Down on the board view. Awesome. Maybe we can collab, man.
Oh my god.
It's the Ramos wheels up on these decks.
This is so
That's cool.
good.
I like it.
I would love
Right
to
after, like-
stitch it onto my onto my skateboard model, 3D model, so we
I
have
might
an
have to look
animated
deeper.
texture on a moving 3D model.
But we were thinking of
Alright.
motion wheels, right, with the sound and stuff. But this is sick. Yeah, you guys see it here first. And Crypto Skateboards did it first, but might have to put
Yeah,
some
stops
sound
the
on
sound. Yeah.
our boards.
Yeah, you nerds.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
such nerds.
Yeah, man, innovator, sick. Definitely love it.
What's that?
49
I
cents.
guess that's the vending machine, I guess. Backside, I'm not sure. 5 wax for this one. Go for it. That's it.
Running out of whack.
I feel like buying the physical board with
Oh,
the
look.
animation
No
texture.
one's
No!
quick.
Purchase successful.
We have Mykonos
Congrats.
spaghetti. Go for it.
Cool.
Mykonos
Mykonos
spaghetti.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go.
All right.
That stuff.
Yeah, shout out
Hey,
to Art
let's
Vending
move on,
Machine,
guys.
Joe Chipetta. Yeah, let's
that
move
was
on.
dope.
We got plenty of stuff to go.
Okay, so yeah, we're almost done. We got a couple more drops.
Extended show today.
$10,000 will be awarded week 1 for this NFT draft. I've never been seen this one before. Let's check it out real quick on the website.
I've never been drafted.
I'm gonna start talking real fast, guys, and moving on. So yeah, bear with me. How long is this video? Let's check it out real quick. Quality video work.
Hmm.
All right.
Future of fantasy
Oh,
sports.
got some cards.
So we
All
have
right.
player.
So Fantasy American Football League, it seems.
Create your team. Create a fantasy football team using 10 cards. Use the team to enter any of our weekly tournaments. The better your strategy, the more you win. It's probably a fantasy football type of thing, which is super sick. That's definitely overdue.
Didn't we have these
facts.
before the season? Didn't we have?
I think we might have looked at this like a few months ago.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, right. Because I did these comic
we
designs I
haven't-
remember.
Yeah.
Right, these ones I remember. These ones we had before. Are they doing 3D models now, based on the video?
I'm
Or
not
is it
sure,
the
but
No,
same
I
thing?
don't think so.
no, it was just a really cool trailer. But
Oh yeah,
let's see.
cool.
Daily
So
fantasy.
what are they dropping?
Probably their card sets.
Nice. And $10,000 to win. What do I need to do
Yeah,
to
yeah,
win
they
the
have a
$10,000?
prize. I think it's like their draft, their daily, they're like, their fantasy football stuff. Draft 101
All right.
started. Then you guys can definitely come and check it out. NFTdraft.io. Look through the website. Do your own research. We forgot to tell you that this is definitely not financial advice. We're not financial advisors.
Never.
We just compile all the data here and do the research, so you guys don't have to. Shout out NFT Insider and Hydro. Appreciate everything you guys do. We get a lot of our information from there, and yeah, just wanted to kind of disclaim that. So we looked at some of the cards. We got the packs. We got tokenomics, guys. You want to check out the tokenomics, right? 20% of packs sale revenue along with 40% secondary market revenue will fund the tournaments, divided as follows. Weekly sales are divided 18 and placed into weekly pools. You read all about it here. Looks
Do we
interesting.
have a
If you're into
backside
fantasy
with
football,
stats or
this is
something? Can't
I'm
see
sorry,
anything.
John?
Do we have a backside with stats or something? I don't see like any stats for the
I am not
players.
sure,
Are
but
they static
Oh, here
or
we go, here we
hopefully
go.
dynamic?
You can blend them. If you can blend your NFTs, guys, I'm your friend. Like I'm all about the blend.
Yeah.
Blending is so cool, man. especially when you have like a full video. So yeah, let's see.
All right.
Wanna see
So
backsides, Yana?
yeah, if there's a backside, that would be nice. I like backsides.
Oh,
Oh, no
No
backsides.
backside. It's okay. It's okay.
Where the stats at? Where the stats?
I was
at?
actually thinking about taking the backsides off.
if the game is coming out, it might be a part of the game that the stats are not in the asset. So maybe something. So they are really dynamic. And
I think these are
not
tight. If you're
fixed
into
into
football,
the.
man, you know, you definitely need like a fantasy game on Wax. So here it is, guys. Check it
Let's
out.
go.
Head on over.
Is the game out
NFT
already?
Draft.io. They're probably still working on it. Do your own
Yeah.
research.
Yes, I'm just asking if you mentioned when I was sleeping.
Let's see. Everything is here on the Twitter. I would advise everyone to check it out. We do have to move on.
I'm excited and FOMOing
days on the drops, bro. Like, all right, Sk8coin. Let's show
All right.
stuff. Yay.
What's
All
up
right,
with
guys.
those guys? What's up with
We're not going to
Sk8coin
really go
today?
into the collection, but we're going to check out the new magazine, guys. It has dropped. We'll head
It's
over.
magazine drop day.
You know, I worked all day, all night on this thing. I hope there's no glitches, but we will find out. That's we come here, Santino live and direct. I don't think there's ever been a show where there hasn't been a hiccup. But let's check it out. So this is Brandon DeCalb. He's one of our skaters, good homie. Decentralized sponsorship coming soon. We'll save that for another show. Let's just kind of get into the magazine and see how it works. So flip it open. First thing, got a little editor note. You can kind of read about it, right? I haven't actually plugged this in yet, but you'll be able to click here and go straight to the pages. So yeah, we got ads. We're actually gonna open it up soon to where you'll have like a Google Doc and you guys can just upload your ads. So that's gonna be really cool. Anytime you want to add Santino, just let me know, throw it in there. I wish like the whole WAP community could just get in there and put up their ads and stuff. That'd be super cool too. But yeah, you click here, right? And it'll go down to Monte's drops. He's got his puzzle packs. They're super dope. Boom, check them out.
Nice.
Yeah, so you keep going, flip it over. Some skateboarding with Kobe Lester, Axel Black.
Yeah, how did he does it? Stuck it in these wheels, because I love it.
Where's the music coming from? Wait, is this a music magazine? Is this a magazine that plays music?
Yeah.
Is that what's up?
Ooh.
Yeah, so it plays automatically. I like the song, it's pretty sick.
Yeah.
How did he does it? Stuck it in these wheels, because I love it.
Chilled out. All right, that's enough. Then we got Waxed Out ad right here. Everybody just click
Shout
there.
out Waxed Out.
Yeah, man. Mike D, you're the man. I mean, I literally fulfilled one of my roadmap promises because of Mike. So that's super sick, right? You guys can come down. Right now you can stake. I know Santino's probably on here. But yeah, you can stake the food tokens now, Martin, for everybody who donated on our food drive when we fed homeless. Anyone
sweet.
Anybody who picked up some food stuff, you can now stake those and get some rewards. Take your skate, cash it in over on Alcor and grab some wax or whatever, or save it. There's going to be plenty of utility for skate. You can also stake the magazine covers. You can stake all the crypto clips, and you can stake the wheels. So that's kind of cool. Lots of staking options over there.
Steak
So
to get steak. Steak.
Take some steak. Yeah. Here's a kind of a quick wheel guide. It's a living document, so we'll upgrade it soon, but basically kind of shows you how all they're going to be. There'll be rare ones, and you can blend your stuff, blend all these and get these super rare wheels. Basically how it's going to be is like all the wheels have stats on them. I don't know if you guys have checked the templates, but like, for instance, I think Broken Dolls is like +3 speed, and Monte's was like +1 luck and +1 balance or something like that. Nefty is all around. It had like balance, pop, and luck or something like that. But if you look at the stats, they'll all add up when you finally blend the boards, and then the board itself will have all those numbers put together, and that will determine the rarity of your board and the staking power. And hopefully, if we have a game, no promises, but we are exploring that option. Shouldn't be, too hard as long as we get the funding and the passion and everything. So someday it'll happen, I hope. But yeah, that way in the game, you'll be able to have your rare boards, and no one will have that board. and you'll be able to do like, special maneuvers maybe or something. But we're all kind of working out the mechanics. But that's how it goes. You can blend your wheels together soon. We're gonna basically blend 4 wheels with 8 bearings, 2 trucks, and a deck, right? Just like a regular skateboard. And that will determine like your rarity, right? When you get all the stats from the wheels, the stats from the boards, the stats from the trucks. That will give you your ultimate board. It will determine how much pop it has, how much speed it has, and then hopefully we can integrate that into a game. So there's that. The Wax Discovery Show, everybody. Don't forget to check us out. Boom.
We're live now. We're live now.
Antelope. This is the father chain, Santino. I'm not sure if you know too much about Antelope, but it's Wax, right? Telos. You can click here, right? The links go there. They're all coming together in a coalition to really bring us innovative stuff to move the chain forward. So long story with Block One, how they kind of stole EOS from the community. Antelope stepped up. The ENF literally took the community back from Block One and gave it back. They took the blockchain back from
the code basically. So the code repository. Yeah, the code repository is now under control of the community again, and all these 4 chains came together and basically developed the code base that all of these chains are running on at this moment. And that's been in the works for 1 year, and the rebrand is now Antelope, and it goes like, run with Antelope. The next update will be called Leap. There will be a lot of new changes which enable all these blockchain to, new performance records.
Yep. IBC, it's called Inter Blockchain Connectability, something like that. But yeah, all that stuff, those bridges are coming real quick, Santino.
The Antelope,
space chain, you'll be able to move stuff around on together and stuff. It's really cool.
The Antelope is compared to Linux, like open source software where you can start your own blockchain with. And EOS was like the first one using the EOS IO software, but the code base wasn't developed by those who initially founded the code base, and the community took over. That's super important. The community took over, and after taking over, we're developing, and now we're building even a coalition of those chains who are using the software to run the blockchain, and it's not just like a bridge, like we are bridging, not and wrapping tokens later. We really can like use a smart contract of a different chain direct, because it's really interconnected, and that's different to the bridge and bridging the stuff. That's super amazing, and everyone who is listed there is supporting the effort.
Fastest chain in the metaverse, or whatever you want to call it. Fastest blockchain out there. So yeah.
Largest coalition. No. Can't hear you anymore.
Yeah.
Was too
loud.
Can
you hear me?
Yet now, yeah.
Oh, Giselle's tricks. Okay, cool. Holyfield video, that's coming soon. We'll get into it a little later, but basically we're gonna have the first skateboard video, Santino, where you blend all the tricks together and make the video. I'ma get out the ready with the rings on me. Yeah. My little kid, but I'm big dog. Came from the bottom of my money wheel. Yep, we got Skate Hive.
Hollywood Boulevard looks like.
Yeah, it is. That's it sure is. Yep, it's Lester Singleton. He'll be in the video. Another good homie, Sk8coin skater, basically, and I love it. The Fresh Prince, he's the one that did the Hellride stuff way back in the day. Of course, we got the Wax Warrior cartridge, guys. You want to support the drop, just click here, straight from the mag. Head on over, pick up a couple, Wax Warrior wax cartridges, and you will be a happy
wax cartridges.
Yeah, wax cartridges. Yeah, pretty cool. Moving on. Here's the interview. You guys can read it. So this is kind of the main meat and potatoes of the magazine. If you guys don't know, I haven't done a great job of explaining how this works, but basically you just click and claim your NFT straight from the magazine. That's how it works.
Just to ask, how can I get all those NFTs, and are there NFTs? Amazing.
You will need to open the pack, guys. Let's see. Let's do it real quick. I hope it works. I kind of rushed this, man. It was a lot of work. A lot of work.
Yeah, so the thing is, you need to buy the cover, open a pack. Open. Is a cover a pack now?
Yeah, so you buy the pack, right? The cover pack. Inside here is the whitelisting, right? So what you do is you go over to your packs. Ooh, I'm getting nervous. Seriously.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, I didn't even have time to do like a really cool pack opening video, but it's all good. It's all good. So,
Looks
yeah,
like
you
it's
open the
working.
pack, and boom,
There you
you'll
go,
get
boom.
your non-transferable whitelisting, and then you'll get your founders like magazine. You can stake this and stuff like that. There'll probably be some more utility. Everything is in Sk8coin will have utility. I don't care if it's like a dead template, you know, a shell, something, some old NFT. It will do something. So that's always cool. Yeah. So now I have my whitelisting token, so I can go back to Metazine, and now as you see, I can now claim my tricks. So now
Dope.
I'll grab my Ollie North, right? Ollie 1 foot. Boom, claim successfully. Yeah, so you can just, you know, claim your tricks, all your tricks from the magazine.
Just click on the image on the video, and after the whitelisting, you should be able to buy it for free, kind of. Amazing, yeah, really.
Basically, that's how you claim them. Instead of just having them jump out of the pack, you can actually incentivize you to actually read the magazine and stuff like that. So it's still kind of a work in progress. It's slightly flawed because it's complex and people don't understand, and they're just like, "What the hell did I just buy?" But it's still cool. Still
Yeah,
fun.
but you're packing the cover, so someone needs to unpack it to get the whitelisting. So not every owner and secondary and tertiary and whatever owner can use the same utility without paying like on top, or like you could transfer it to friends and they can claim all the NFT, and it could be gamed. That's why you created the packs, as far as I
exactly.
understood.
That was the main thing, is where we had to have a non-transferable. So, but yeah, work in progress. We love it. Disclaimer, guys, don't buy a bunch of packs and open them in the same wallet, because you can only claim one from each wallet. It's kind of like built-in security. We're still trying to figure out the best model, but yeah, use a different wallet. Sk8coin is built to where it doesn't matter if you have multiple wallets. You're not going to be able to game the system. It actually hurts you to have more than one wallet, I think, you know, because all the NFTs are stakeable. It doesn't matter if you have 10 NFTs or one NFT. It's all, you know how Waxdot works. It's all like, you know, it's done with the math to where you get paid per NFT. So it doesn't really matter which wallet you're using it from. There's the Crypto Swatch. I think the website is down. Skate Hype, another site where you can kind of earn some money for skating. You guys can definitely check out the mag and read about it. I'm going to move on. I don't know if you ever heard of Rizzle. He's an Ethereum, like, you know, influencer. He's a super cool dude. He's been in the space forever. Fly Frogs is a collection of Ethereum. We're actually going to be collabing with the Fly Frogs. Super stoked on that.
Super excited for this wheel collab.
Yeah,
It's gonna be
possibly do a cross-chain wheel.
Yeah, you worked with Rizzle earlier, like on the food packages, I think, on Wax. But I like when we have the chance, like, to invite our friends a little bit into our ecosystem and drop with us. It's not nothing different, but it's like, if you don't have a relation to someone, why should I drop in a, like, I don't know the guys, why should I drop on the blockchain? And it's I like it so much that Rizzle is joining us on Wax for the collab.
Yeah, Rizzle's the
and
man.
Fly Frogs.
Yeah, and Fly Frogs. Yeah.
We did a food drop way back in the day, like 2 years ago on Wax, and we sold a bunch of tokens and fed some homeless people with the actual food tokens. So people would buy like a can of tuna, and then I would go out and actually buy the in real life can of tuna and then pass it out in like Venice Beach and stuff like that. It was really cool. Videos and stuff for that, but a lot of money. He's a super famous artist. He passed away, rest in peace. He raised like 10 grand. I raised like 3 grand. So we raised like almost $14,000 in like an hour. And just fed massive amounts of people in different cities. It was super cool. All right, so enough of, you know, shilling my own stuff. let's move on. Dogefellas dropping their game. I think it's in a couple days. Yeah, I love Dogefellas. They have their weekly wax spaces, so I encourage you to join up there. You'll have lots of information. And yeah, Dogefellas was on the show. Shout out, guys. Can't wait to see your game and everything. Let's hop in real quick to the website and see where you're at. I hate to
Another wax home
now,
run
but
project.
yeah.
Wax
Dogefellas is,
homegrown project.
you know, it's you know what, I want to say the word, but I'm not gonna. It's effing sick, bro. Dogefellas is pretty sick. I have to admit, when I first saw it, I was like, oh man, another Doge thing. But then I looked into it with the mafia and everything. I was like, dude, this shit is pretty freaking dope. Yeah, man, it's super
Still must
dope.
smell some Doge. Still must smell some
Real,
Doge
man.
here.
I love it. We put him in last wax.
Hello.
Where's the video, man?
Oh, where's the Doge at? Where's the Doge at? Where's the Doge at?
Oh, look, so straight up, you can play right from the website, man. Let's check this
Don't
out.
bother me with NFTs. Give me a salami.
Boom, log in. Shout out, guys. I'm sure you'll be talking about it on the space tomorrow. Can't wait.
Yeah.
And there's my wax showing up there. They got the mob, they got the fellas that would obviously show up there. Shit going on. Looks like they have click the books, freaking exchange. I love it, man. This is sick.
Oh wow.
Yeah, you saw that, Yana?
No.
Look,
But so
the book.
cool. Yeah. So cool. So many games have like in-game exchanges of something, and it's so cool to have it like connected with a wallet on chain.
Yeah, they weren't playing around when they came on the show. They were promising us, hey, we're gonna make a game, and we're looking into this and that, and we're gonna do this and that. And Martin and Jan and I were like, cool, you know. And hey, they kept their promises. Shout out, guys! You're doing a great job.
I've heard they've been around in every Twitter spaces and everywhere, and building, and everyone shouted out Dogefellas. This was what I heard, but I didn't have time to look into it, and it looks amazing.
Oh, it's dope. Yeah, super dope. I'm digging it. So yeah, you guys check out the game, kind of see where they're at. I think they're dropping their alpha character, is what I was reading. So head over to Nefty Blocks, check out Dogefellas. Let's see if we can buy it.
Congrats to the launch, for sure.
I'm telling you guys, you
Lot
put
of
the
work
link
in-
into your Twitter, easy to find. This is gold. Boom. There they are. Founders coins. They're gonna have some blends. Boom. Look at all the Ukraine packs. Yeah, they've been working. They've been doing it. Yeah, they were just starting out when they came on the show. I love to see it. Love to see it.
Yeah.
Vedic Redemption. Marketplace. Looks like they got some activity going on. Super sick. Love to see it. Keeping it real with the 5% market fee. All good here. Looks like we definitely have a diamond in the rough here. This is kind of how we say we're looking for diamonds in the rough and nifties in the wild, and this is definitely diamonds. Diamonds, not bouncing twice, everybody. But I like them. All right, shout out Dogecoin. Dogefellas. We will definitely look into your stuff some more and keep the community informed on how everything's going. And we're going to move on to Waxy. Waxy has her different auctions. Is that right, Martin? I think she has this second one now, or maybe even the third one. But
I think 3 days of auctions for Waxy coming up from Thursday to Saturday, if I'm not mistaken.
Right.
Ooh, collection book. Can't go wrong with that.
Like every day, one auction.
Oh yeah, have you seen these, Santino? These are ill, dude. They're the cutest bee on the blockchain, of course. I believe they're affiliated with Red Panda Collections, if I'm not mistaken. Don't hold me to that one, but yeah, super sick. Got their collection book plugged in. These are dope 3D art, collectibles, some PFPs.
Some community members been
gotta get our
hidden in the
collection
character, kind of. I saw like Olive, one Waxy named Oliver, I think, and other projects. Not all of them, but great.
I think they had like a So here's all the like Waxy. I do see like Red Panda in there. That's why I assumed they were affiliated here. But if you don't know about Red Panda Adventures, that was one of our first favorites. They're OG. Red Panda's dope, and yeah, definitely check out the different NFT blocks. Yeah, I was liking those collection books. We got to get our collection book in order. So here's all the cool Waxy stuff. Shout out Waxy. Honey is definitely sold out. And the pirate stuff. And then got the 2D stuff.
So what will be? Do we already know what will be up for auction on these 3 days?
Probably not. Definitely head over to NFT Insider and check that one out.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that I'm not fully on the ball, guys. Usually I have all that information, but it's just been such a crazy week with our reports.
Yeah, you've been good.
Metazine and it's a mess, but that's kind of my excuse. It's my way out.
It's all good.
Yeah,
you still have
shout out
like everybody
Waxy.
out there. Yeah, you still have like 2-3 days to find out what's going to be like. The auctions for Waxy go live on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So definitely check out Waxy's Twitter for the announcement and maybe some teasing. All the information that we're talking about here, if you need further links, go to nftinsider.io. They bring out like a drop calendar every week, which is really awesome service to the community. Shout out Hydro.
Yeah. Shout out Hydro.
Awesome stuff.
Yeah. All right. I believe there is one more, guys. Let's move on and check
Pizza
out. Hey,
Yeah.
this has been actually a long show. We don't really go this long, but hey, shout out. Super glad Santino you could join us. Probably killing you. But,
No, this is great. I'm glad to be here.
Time.
And
A lot of
able to
people
talk
hop
about
off.
these things.
But yeah, it's pretty interesting to go over the drops. But yeah, Pizza Slice, I believe they're on Ethereum as well. These are some of the cool arts that you can see, and I'm not gonna be a shyster to them. Let's go ahead and check out their stuff. What do I see? OpenSea. Yeah, let's go ahead and see what they got. Here's some of the stuff on OpenSea. Hey, this is kind of cool where it popped up like that. Powered by OpenSea. So pizza stuff, right? Pizza Slice, obviously. Pizza Dude.
Which
Yeah,
I
I'm
think he's
getting hungry.
collaborated with Senior Lupe as well. They've done some
Yeah.
Oh, is that
did
right? Yeah.
Yeah, they did collab. And then we had the chummy hand, like how do you call it? The hoof grabbing a pizza. That was pretty surreal.
Yeah. You know what? These are getting me hungry, man. Freaking virtual pizza.
Yeah, I'm hungry.
This one's making me
Damn.
hungry as hell for some reason right over here. Look at
Damn
that
it.
thing. Super sick. The
Veggie
veggie
Supreme. That's my stuff.
I love meat, but I love veggies too.
Hmm.
I would definitely gobble that baby up.
Looks like those
That's
jalapenos on there.
Yeah, look at this toppings. Hell yeah. See, now they got toppings and stuff. That's really cool. See all the stuff that you can do. Blend your toppings together and make pizza, bro. I'm telling you, it's endless. The blender is where it's seriously. Just a little bit of some alpha. Gems was one of the first people to actually come up with a cross blend, contract. So they do their things. In case you don't know, Santino, this is EOS Nation. They're big time players, big time block producers. Don't mean to kind of like brag, but Martin and Yana, they're pretty cool people. Definitely important in the space. And yeah, so we do our thing. We got our contracts, and but we kind of kick it under the layer, right? We're like layer 1 or like layer 2, right? We're like underneath.
Under the underground.
We're the man behind the
Yeah,
man.
we're under the underground.
Yeah, but yeah, it's pretty cool. Anytime you want to collab or anything, let us know, bro. We'll do some cool stuff. And
Yeah, I'm really
so that's
excited
Pizza
about
Slice. I'm not sure. There's probably a little bit more we can dive into real quick. Some merch.
Yeah.
Boom, pizza shirts. Definitely like to rep like the stuff. Like, dude, how sick would it be to run around with like a Broken Doll shirt or like a Santino shirt? Super sick. So yeah, let's do the merch. Let's get some in real life stuff out, like Pizza Slice showing us the way. Mugs. Byron. I don't know if you know about Byron's collection with the zombies. He does mugs.
Yeah.
And yeah, I love to see this stuff, man. Like I said, we can go all day with some of these drops, man.
Cool to have a merch.
Freshly baked on wax. If this isn't the blend page, no, I thought for sure. Yeah, boom! Look at that, baked to order tokens. We got the different paws, right? Hands, and robot hand.
All pizza.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Oh, look at the Kuma. Shout out Kuma. We're gonna have to get to you soon.
Oh,
Next
pineapple
drop.
pizza for the Kumas.
Definitely got some Kuma pizza hands. Hell yeah, man! I don't know what it is with green and yellow, but it makes me hungry for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know why. Pepperoni too.
Ninja Turtles, huh?
Yeah, man. I might have to go check and like get some pizza after this. But shout out.
Yeah, okay,
shout
let's
out
close.
Pizza Hands,
Let's
man.
close the show and get to the pizza.
Yeah, I
Right,
need a
all
pizza
right,
now,
guys.
for sure.
Thank you. Thank you
Wow,
for
I'm
joining
so hungry
us.
now.
We had a great time showing you all the drops. The show went a little long. Thank you, Santino, my man, for showing up. Special guest. Any last words, man?
No, just keep building and look out for my drop that's live now.
Yeah.
Nifty Blocks
Show some
slash
support,
C
everybody.
slash Santino Ramos, and look out for more Sk8coin stuff because I hope to be collabing. Hopefully, do a deck in the future. But
Oh
thanks
yeah,
for
we're gonna do
having me.
boards. Yep. All right, guys. Thank you, everybody, and we will see you next week. Thank you for everybody for listening. Thank you everybody for retweeting, and yeah, thank you for all the love, guys. Peace out.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers. Bye bye.
Have a great week.
And see you on the Wax Wednesdays Twitter Spaces, huh? That's the ones
Yeah.
that you've been mentioning all the time, right?
Yeah.
Or
yeah.
are they
that's-
other Twitter Spaces?
There are mod Wax Wednesday Twitter Spaces, as far as I know. Isn't there one which isn't hosted by the Wax official? I've seen something with Brad Blackbird, like I'm hosting a Wax
That's
Wednesday.
Wednesdays, I think. I
Yeah.
think Kumas and Brad are doing Wednesdays. And is there a
Evening,
yeah.
Nifty Block space on? Right.
Brand's
Right,
got a
Right. So
pretty
the
easy-
wax official is the midday, which I can never make because I'm like usually working. And then the evening one is Brett and Kuma. And then the morning one is actually, it was Dogefellas and Schnazzy. And then she's really busy right now. So I'm actually taking over for her. And I'm co-hosting it with Dogefellas. So yeah, tomorrow
Nice.
morning, if you guys want to stop by, I'll be hosting with Dogefellas. And I'm sure they'll be talking.
Sick. Yeah, I'll probably be in there if I don't forget. But yeah, Dogefellas is one of my go-tos, man.
Your evening is Martin's and my midnight now. That's why the
yeah,
Wax.
they're in
Yeah, I think because the Wax one is at midnight for me, and if this is like at your working time, your ones will be like at 4 a.m., 5 a.m. or something. I'm in
'cause
Germany.
It's at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard
for us,
Time.
Yeah, for us it might be afternoon, so we can actually join the morning ones.
Oh!
If you're moderating, we
Yeah.
can join.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
I'd love to
because
get you
we
on,
get a lot
Martin.
more people like overseas and in Europe come into the space because you guys are sleeping or you're whatever during the late one, and then during the middle one it's kind of late still, but the morning it's like it's kind of like it's doable, you know, if you're not working during the afternoon.
Yeah,
Nifty
awesome.
Blocks is another one. I'm not sure if we mentioned that one Mondays, but that's a good one too.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
what I
that's
meant.
one of the
There's like,
best.
Yeah, you
So-
got to get on some of them, Martin. They can use your insight. There's a lot of back and forth, a lot of interesting topics, and
Yeah,
I was
like,
a lot of times I'm like,
we're
oh
gonna-
man, Martin would be perfect for this question. But yeah,
we're gonna meet the Nifty Blocks guys, Jana and me, end of September
Yep.
Oh, for
in
next
Unconference.
month.
Amsterdam. Yeah, Jana and
yeah,
me
they're
were
going to
going. It's gonna
Amsterdam.
be dope.
That's when I was asking him
Yeah.
about the sponsorship and stuff to see maybe if Martin can speak
Yeah.
or something like that. But
Yeah.
yeah.
I will
That'd be
speak.
awesome.
I'm not necessarily don't need to be a sponsor to speak. I can speak for free.
Right.
yeah. So cool. Thank you, Santino, man, for joining us, bro. Anytime you want to come to the show, just hit us up. And anytime you have a drop or something you want us to mention, just DM me and we'll give it a mention here on the show. You know, still a work in progress. We don't have a ton of viewers, but we're hoping in like years, you know, these will be the
Yeah, I mean that's how
One of
it
the-
starts. I mean, BitBoy started out like just doing, you know, guy with the backwards hat in his garage, basically, and now look at him. Because he's just consistency, and he built that community, and he just, you know, it's really his community is what carries him.
Yeah. Sick. Yeah. Shout out everybody. Well, we're not on the line anymore because you can see I'm in freaking what is that? Host mode,
Autopilot.
bro.
Yeah.
Autopilot.
Let's wrap it up here, guys.
I worked like
I
18 hours yesterday.
end the stream.